Hey everybody, Christian Hoang here. Today we're doing the Sugarland market update. It is mid January 2025. Let's get into it. So, if you have any questions about the content in today's video, if you found any of this information helpful or useful, if you want your own custom market analysis, feel free to reach out to me anytime. A little bit about this market area. I have grown up in Sugarland. I've been in the Sugarland market for over 20 years now. It's such a great area to be in for real estate. What we're going to go over today is this is, in my opinion, one of the healthiest markets in real estate. People want to be here. If you want to sell your house, there's a good amount of competition. There's a lot of buyers. People here keep their house well maintained. It's historic. A lot of the houses in Sugarland are built in the 80s and 90s, and even like Riverstone, we have some built in the 2000s. Early 2010s, and this is just such a great market area to be in. Life in Sugarland is little out from the city, definitely more suburbs, but this is, such a great area, such great access to the highways, whether it's 59, 99, Highway 6, Highway 90. Sugarland has the town center, of course, Whole Foods, Costco, tons of great high schools, tons of great award winning school districts. And this is just such a great area to be in. And real estate here is no different. As we're going to see today, just such great, healthy market here. Starting with the interest rates, right now, mid January, we're a little bit below 7%. We're looking around 6.8, 6.9%. And this is uh, over the past 12 months. And what we're seeing is, low here in September of 2024 was, around 6.1. Never really got below 6, never really got to 6, but about 6.1. And about April of last year, it probably got around to 7.2. But we're averaging anywhere between 6.6 to 6.9. I feel like this area right here is kind of where we're averaging. And historically, interest rates have been, around 8%. So we're still doing, good in terms of interest rate. Low interest rate fights inflation, and then prices of houses go up. So right now, I feel like the market is very steady, very we're just in a good market. Prices and rates aren't too high, and it's still all key factors for a healthy market. So we are going to go in order from Sugarland North to South to East to West. This is Sugarland North. This is the third most transactions out of the different geo markets, geo areas of Sugarland. Neighborhoods here are going to be Venetian Estates, Lake Point, Eldridge Park, Mayflower Park, or sorry, Mayfield Park, Sugar Lakes. More historic area of Sugarland. You're going to have north of 59. You're going to have here on 90. You're going to have here on Eldridge, and everything west of Highway 6 and south of Bissonnet. Tons of urban development, great access to 90, great access to Highway 6, great access to 69. So just a really great part of Sugarland to be in. Very mature part. Getting into some of the numbers. So this has about 1,000 results in the past year for the data that it's pooling. And we see a bit of a flux. Like, for example, right here in November to December, average list price is almost $200,000 off, right? Really depends on what area you're looking in exactly, but I would say probably 360, maybe 370, just depending on what area you're in. Could be average list price for this geo market. Healthy number of listings above 100, above 120. You're looking anywhere between 120 to maybe 150 active listings at a time. These are going to range anywhere between 270,000 to, five, 600,000, just depending on, where you're looking at. Um, Days to sale. So right now we're looking anywhere between 30 to 50 days for most of Sugarland, and that is such an important factor. Um, Anything more than 60, anything more than 90 days, anything more than, 100 days is really starting to push it. And we're starting to see, the market starting to soften, just not as many transactions. But here, very average. I know this months of inventory got cut off a little bit. I'm not sure why that is, but it's averaging anywhere between low twos to even threes. So that is still very much historically a seller's market. I just think that it's people wanting to be in an area that real estate in this geo market is desired. It's still not to the point where it's you know uh 3 4 days on the market and things are going off. I feel like 60 days, anywhere between 40 to 60 days, is a very average and healthy time for a house to sell. We're not seeing anything like 70, 80, 90 days here. um it looks like summertime, June, July, August. Right here, we got pretty low days to sell. And it's good. Houses in this neighborhood and this area aren't overpriced. Things are selling, so very healthy. Next, Sugarland South. Such a hot area to be in. This is 59 South, east of Highway 6, backing up here to that sort of Missouri City, sort of Sienna area. This does not include Greatwood. It is on the west side of the east side of the Brazos right here, but still such a great area to be in. We have Clements High School being here. Of course, Sugarland Town Center. We have the University of Houston. We have University Parkway down here. This is all Riverstone, Lakefield, Lakes of Austin Parkway, Avalon, Colony Bend. Really, we have a mix of slightly older neighborhoods here. Sorry, here, right off Highway 6, and kind of when we get closer to this university parkways where we're going to start to see some more newer houses in that Riverstone, but still such a great market area to be in. This is more of the newer part of Sugarland. Tons of amenities, tons of new apartment complexes, and really just a great part of Sugarland. But yeah, let's take a look. So 1,700 listings. The other one was about 1,000. So significantly more inventory and transactions and activity going on here. It also is, going to be a larger real estate market here. I believe that there are just more houses for sale. Here we even see that 200 plus this house, even 250 plus his houses for sale. You know, so definitely a bigger market area compared to Sugarland North and other parts of Sugarland like Sugarland West. We this average list price is going to be higher. Here we're going to have that Sweetwater Boulevard. We're going to have some very nice luxury homes in this area, a lot of new builds. This is just such a great developed part of Houston that people are just really liking. Um, it even seems like average days to sell is lower than Sugarland North. So even with such a big market, slightly higher than average price point. Average price point in the Sugarland market is around 325. So this is definitely a little bit of the nicer area of Sugarland with a lot of inventory, but still months of inventory, 2, 3 months, maybe even 4 months here in November. 20, 30 days to sell a home. Very, very healthy. We had this slight little uh, bump here at 51 days to sell average, but that was in December, right? But besides the point, still such a great area to be in. Well credited high schools, new development. They're still building out there, not necessarily homes, but definitely commercial development. All along University is the walkway, running path. Just such a great area to be in. If you're looking at buying, there's tons of inventory here. If you're looking at selling, you could get top dollar and be able to sell relatively quickly. So, it's just such an amazing area to be in. Even in the greater Houston area, I feel like this is such a uh, just hot part of real estate. Oops, sorry. Sugarland East. Let's go back. Sorry. Sugarland East, the smallest market area of Sugarland. This is going to be Highway 90 South and 59 South. So this is going to be a lot of that Sugar Creek, Lexington, um, not Missouri City, so more of this Dulles area to the west of Dulles, but generally just a smaller market area. Still well desired. I personally like this because it's a lot closer to the city. Sometimes if you're looking at Sugarland South and you live back there in like Riverstone, from the highway, either Highway 6 or Highway 59, it takes some time to get to your house, where this is such great location off of Highway 90, Highway 59, Highway 6, just general great accessibility to the highways and to the cities. So even though it is a little bit of a smaller market area, it's still such a great area to be in. Neighborhoods here are Sugar Creek, the Highlands, Edgewater, Plantation Bend, Sugar Crossing, and Creekshire. So compared to Sugarland South, Sugarland East is going to have a slightly lower price point. This is about average. About 320, 325 is about average price point for a house in Sugarland. Number of listings. This is based off of 400 listings in the past year. See, from February 24 to January 25. So just, smallest market area of Sugarland, not a lot of active listings. What I will say though is there still is a relatively healthy market here. 20, 30 days to sell a house. Even December, same exact thing, 40, 49 days, 50 days compared to Sugarland South. So, just because it's a smaller market area doesn't mean that it's less desirable. All of Sugarland is very desirable. People want to be here. And, whether you're buying or selling, it's still such a healthy market. But yeah, just smaller market area compared to other parts of Sugarland, but we're still seeing very healthy number of transactions, just lower amount. Finally, we have Sugarland West. This is the largest part of Sugarland by far. It's not necessarily the most pricey compared to Sugarland South, but um, in terms of, how many homes there are and how big the market area is, including Greatwood, Telfair, New Territory, Aliana, Chelsea Harbor, right? This is such a great area. We have Riverstone here as well. So just such a great area to be in. This is bumping heads with Richmond area. So, you're right there next to all of that new development along 99, along 69. High schools here are going to be George Ranch High School. Um, I believe Travis is zoned here as well. But overall, a very, large market area. Still, some new builds around here or newer builds. But yeah, a very predominant area. Let's take a look. So 2,200 listings between February 24 to Jan 25. Um, so high number of active listings, 250 to maybe even 300 plus. Days to sell is actually still relatively healthy. It may take a little bit longer in terms of months of inventory, um, but still, with such a large amount of houses for sale, this is still such a great area to be in. So many people are wanting to be here in this Sugarland area, and um, average list price is still very healthy, slightly higher than that Sugarland East. Um, we're looking anywhere between maybe 350 to around 400, sort of being that average list price, but definitely a very healthy market area. And here are all the numbers at a glance. If you have any questions about the content of today's video or would like a custom CMA on your home, please feel free to reach out to me anytime. Um, if you want to cover a specific market area, please feel free to comment it down below, and I'm looking forward to serving you. Have a good one.